This reading is for Aries. No. I'm reading for Aquarius. What do the spirit guides have in store for Aquarius? This is a triumph in the current situation here, the present time. We've got a project that has been completed. There is a renewal and rebirth that is creating some obstruction in your path. On the surface, we've got temperance, that's bliss and happiness. Underneath, in the unconscious, there's a desire to meet a new person. In the past, we have the High Priestess. She's goddess of the underworld. In the near future, it's a time for meditation and self-reflection. And you will find yourself coming in contact with a Sagittarius person coming in for Aquarius. Others see you as having financial stability. And a hope and fear is another Aquarius, maybe competition. And then a final outcome is having a decision in love. That's a final outcome for the Aquarius, the lovers. This reading is for Pisces. Wow. Page of Wands really wants to be in the reading here. This reading is for Pisces. What do the spirits have in store for the Pisces person? Bring it in. Okay, right now at the present time, we've got a vacation, a trip, a holiday, some rest and relaxation. There is a problem with receiving rewards, a small reward for work done, and it's creating some kind of obstruction in your path. Maybe it's not enough money. On the surface here, we've got a conflict. In the unconscious mind, there's a desire for physical strength. This is a health card for your health. In the past, there was a Libra. In the near future, we've got Seven of Pentacles. This is a decision that needs to be made regarding your work, your skills. And then planning is where you will find yourself. Others see this as a time to learn. You're like an apprentice type of job. And hope and fear is time and fate. And then the final outcome is the Hierophant. And this is our tarot card that represents organized religion like church as a final outcome. This reading is for Aries. What do the spirit guides have in store for Aries? Aries coming in. Currently, the present situation is love and light with the sun in the present. The crossing card of the Nine of Cups is a problem with your relationship, your love life. And on the surface, there's a happy marriage, a content marriage, a committed relationship. Underneath, you feel trapped. In the past, there was a secret. In the near future, it's a time to use your feminine wisdom, your intuition, and you will find yourself in a pattern. So this is feminine wisdom, and then there's strategic wisdom here. Wit, intellect. Others see it as a time for planning. A hope and fear is teaching your craft. And the Page of Wands as the final outcome. This is an idea about a new creative project as a final outcome. This reading is for Taurus. What do we have for the Taurus? What did the spirit guides want to tell us? Taurus. Come in. Okay, we've got gossip in the present situation. It's a warning to be aware that talking about others behind their back is not a trait that we want to have. We don't admire it. It's not useful in our lives. There's a loss of love here. The relationship seems to be over, and that's creating an obstacle in your journey. On the surface, there's negative thoughts and just a warning kind of card to not put yourself down. Make sure you're not self-defeating. In the unconscious, we've got emergence of creative energy. In the past, there was a time to take a risk. In the near future, we have a completion of a project and public acclaim. It's like a reward, like a trophy. And then coming into your intuition is where you will find yourself with the moon. Others see this as a time for self-nurturing, self-care. A hope and fear is an emergence of love and opening your heart. The final outcome is power, with the Emperor as a final outcome. Stepping out of those negative thoughts and into your power, standing in your power. Okay, this reading is for Gemini. What did the spirit guides have in store for the Gemini? Gemini coming in. Okay, the Gemini has the world as the present situation. This is a twin flame type of relationship, a soulmate type of relationship. And we have the Virgo as a problem, creating an obstruction in your journey. The Six of Cups is on the surface of the situation, and this is nostalgia over love. In the unconscious mind, we have a loss of trust or faith in love. In the past, this is the first meeting of your mate, the initial meeting of a person, a relationship starting out. And now in the near future, you have financial security. And you will find yourself coming into a illness of some sort, or someone close to you is going to be ill or sick. Others see this as a Scorpio individual. The hope and fear here, we have the King of Pentacles is King Midas. That's money. And then a final outcome of having a vacation, a holiday, a break, a smooth sailing trip, a smooth journey, easy journey. Final outcome for the Gemini reading. Okay. Now we're looking for the spirit guides to show us where the Cancer is at and where they're going. What is in store for the Cancer? Cancer coming in. Temperance in the present state. This is a happy time. Balance, emotion, and bliss. The Six of Pentacles is generosity that's getting in the way of the journey. It's creating an obstacle. On the surface, we've got an upsurgence of love and opening your heart. In the unconscious, there's a need for self-care. In the past, there was intuition. In the near future, it's a new relationship coming in. And you will find yourself at a loss, at a time for grieving. Others see this as idle gossip. And a hope and fear is a loss of a relationship. And the final outcome is marriage and commitment, a stable relationship for the Cancer. Oh, where are we? Leo. What do our spirit guides have in store for the Leo? Oh, I'm losing my grip. Like something. Oh. Wow. Wow. So I relocated recently and still unpacking my things. Kind of recently, not too well. I don't know. Moving is such a ordeal anyway. Oh no. No, no, no. My lights are gone. Oh. No. My little LED lights. Ah. Well, daggone it. We still have the tree of life, so. There's some positive energy there. Alright. This is nice. What is this? Wow, shea butter. It's delicious. Spicy. Wow, it's like, what do I want to do? I don't want to touch them. I'm just going to pull them out. Sometimes it helps just to pull them out. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 10 card spreads. Oh, I'm gonna put them all away. Put the whole deck away. Okay, that's my foot. Okay, this is a conflict in the present situation. The Leo's having problems making a decision, and this decision is rather large. Let's see if the cards can help. All right, so we've got a one-night stand or some kind of immature relationship that's right here blocking the journey. So, something to be aware of. This relationship may be fleeting. It's not stable. It's kind of immature. And then on the surface, we've got a very what do I want to say? It's not just fertile with the Empress, it's fruitful time. Okay. In the unconscious, there's a sacrifice that needs to be made for the Leo. They might not even be aware of the sacrifice. Maybe they're making some type of sacrifice that they don't know they're making. They don't know they're sacrificing something. In the past, there was psychological, spiritual, physical exhaustion at the point where it was near death. In the near future, there's a little bit of money coming in and rewards for your job, your work, your occupation. And then you'll find yourself at a point where it's a good time to be generous with the gifts that you have, with your skills, your knowledge, your money, your material goods. It's a gift coming into a gift or gifting to someone. There's Six of Wands as the view of others. Others see you as being very successful in your work. In the Five of Cups, a hope and fear is losing faith in love. The final outcome is the Emperor having power. It's like a father figure. It's a king. You want to come into your power, step into your power. This fear of losing faith and love, it doesn't need to be a fear. It can be a doorway. Okay. It's like no, we need more for Leo. we need a little more for the Leo here. And things get difficult. It's like, oh, Astrology 2023. Leo. Noble and proud. Leo natives usually have a strong and imposing physique. Their body is stout, their back is straight, and their shoulders are wide. They have a full and round face with dimples. Their traits are very expressive: high forehead, long nose, and a charming smile. They have big eyes and a hard stare. Leos are proud of their appearance. Like their symbolic animal, their approach is dignified and full of natural nobility. Their movements are majestic and demonstrate great self-confidence. People can't help but notice them. Leos make themselves look important. They often show off their best attributes to wow the crowd. However, their gestures are sometimes so deliberately slow that people can see their lazy side. As soon as the action returns, however, they'll be the first to bounce back and dive in head first. Okay, this reading is for Virgo. What do our spirit guides have in store for Virgo? Virgo coming in. Okay, our Virgo is in power at the present situation. There's a crossing card here that is an obstacle, and this is the feeling of emotional, psychological, physical exhaustion. On the surface, we've got a decision here with the Lovers. It's a decision. Unconsciously, there's a Scorpio individual. In the past, it was a time to hone in on your skills. In the near future, the Seven of Cups is a happy relationship and being grateful for that love. And you will find yourself receiving rewards for your skills. And others see it as a completely new journey here. This power that you're in at the present time is over. And the results is financial stability and a King Midas or a Capricorn as a final outcome. Okay, this reading is for Libra. What do our spirit guides have in store for the Libra? Libra coming in. Cool. Why am I seeing this here? If someone wants to show me the hope and fear, why is it a hope and a fear? This is the current situation you're planning. You're in the state of planning something. Oh, and here we have this card again with the 10 of Swords. It's the end of a journey where you're feeling completely exhausted and overwhelmed. And this feeling is not facts, and it is creating an obstacle in your journey. On the surface, we've got a relationship, child, birth. In the unconscious, it's a time of self-renewal and rebirth. In the past, there was a moral decision to be made. In the near future, there's a reward for your progress and public acclaim in the near future. And love coming in to your world. This is a time where there's a lot of sexual activity. You will find yourself. Others see it as others see you as having lost faith in love, losing your trust and your love. And here we have the hope and fear. It's a teacher. There's this card represents teaching, and sometimes what we want the most is also what we're afraid of. The Ace of Pentacles as a final outcome, that is a good time to invest money. And usually the tarot readings are for a good 6 months to 1 year. So this final outcome is kind of in the future, right? But it looks like a good time to purchase a home or invest in money or gamble with money, or that type of card, that type of power. Luck. That's a big lucky card. The lucky coin. All right. We've got Scorpio coming in. This reading is for Scorpio. What do our spirit guides have in store? Okay, we've got financial stability here as a presenting card. And then there is a crossing card here where your attention to detail when it comes to work is creating an obstruction in your path. And then on the surface, we've got time for grieving a relationship. In the unconscious, there's power. In the past, you had a decision that was neither good nor bad, but it needed to be made. And then in the near future, there's a time of feeling trapped, and you'll find yourself having negative thoughts. Others see this As others see you as having like the Midas touch when it comes to things. A hope and fear is relating to the tarot and seeking out guidance from the tarot. As a final outcome, we've got a Sagittarius in this reading for Scorpio. Person coming in. This reading is for Sagittarius. What do our spirit guides have in store for Sagittarius? I can tell there's something. It's not a card reading. It's not a card reading for the Sag today. It's a reading from the 2023 astrology book. Down to earth and happy, Sagittarians turn heads wherever they go. They often have an oval-shaped head and a high and wide forehead. Their personality traits are reflected in an open and smiling face. Their honest and happy gaze reveals their liveliness and joie de vivre. Their appearance, like their personality, is far from ordinary. Sagittarians' bodies tend to be slender and well-proportioned. They have broad shoulders, a long straight back, strong legs, and narrow hips. Sagittarius natives are unable to stay put. This is reflected in their personality. Their nonchalance sometimes makes them seem pretentious or haughty, but they're down to earth and honest. They wear their hearts on their sleeves. This reading is for Capricorn. What do the spirit guides have in store for Capricorn? For Capricorn. Strength is on the surface in the present situation. This means that the Capricorn is feeling physically healthy and like at their best. And then sickness is creating an obstacle in their path. On the surface, we've got a committed and stable, loving relationship that's a marriage. And you know, I want to add to this card that it's the Ten of Cups. That's a final ending to a relationship, and also a beginning when it comes to the maturity of this love. It's like almost like the relationship is now mature. In the unconscious mind, there is a happy time knowing that the project is going in the right direction. In the past, there was an idea about a little inkling of a risk with money, a little bit of money. In the near future, there is knowledge and wisdom to be learned and gained. And then you will find yourself in your group and being in, I want to say egalitarian state of, but it's more of a it's more of like a community feeling of cohesion. There's strength to be found in your community, in your people, with your group. Others see this as risk, as your journey is over. It's like, oh, well, they don't need, this. They don't need this reading. They don't need this spread. It's really kind of arrogant here. These arrogant individuals. Okay, a hope and fear is a happy relationship, a happy love life. And then we have a Taurus as a final outcome. Taurus coming in. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. Let's see this bowl.